Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. I hope you're all doing good. I see Yeeful is here as always. Good to see you. Let me change over to... which one was it? It wasn't that one, it was this one? Yeah, we want the webcam on this side. It's been a few weeks since I played Fallout 4. So I'm not certain, but I think we want the webcam on that side. Let me know if I've messed anything up. Also, let me know how everything is. Thank you, Youthful Form. The music is still on, yes. I'm on the little tab with it now, and I'm like, oh, it's got seconds left. I'm just going to let the end of it play out. Although I'm not sure on audio balancing and stuff, because I've got a new headset, and everything sounds weird in this. And my voice sounds terrible in this. There we go. As the music ended. Perfect. Hello, Dale, Chad, and Hermes as well. Good to have you here. And now... Yeah, 3 weeks ago I played Fallout 4. I've not played since the stream, so I do not remember where I was, what I was doing, or anything. This is July 5th. God, July 5th. Yeah, God. A week, 7 days. That adds up. Happy Friday to you too. Oh, how was everyone's Fridays been? I've actually taken... Okay, yeah. That is right, Shock and Saliva. I took the day off. Because I did a fuck ton of work at the start of the week. So on Monday... Was it really on Monday? Oh my god. So on Monday, I started editing a video. On Wednesday, I finished editing a video. 3 days to edit a video isn't normally anything crazy. But this video's over 2 hours long. And has, I think it was like 880 cuts or something just on the standard line. And I did a mask at one point so I can do a little effect on things. And I threw in just a few extra fun bits and pieces as well. So it wasn't even like a completely standard edit. But I was like, I'm gonna get this done. This is gonna be out this week. I'm gonna be done with it and it'll be great. And I really rushed through it. I did a good job. Oh my god, I'm not in my power armor. Oh, that was such an out-of-body experience. Ugh. No, bad. Oh. Hello Francis, welcome to the stream as well. And yes, as Herman says, Fallout London mod is out. Which I imagine a fair few people are going to be playing these days. Although, I follow some Fallout accounts on Twitter. It's not an official one. But there's this unofficial Fallout, like, fan account. And pretty much all they've been doing is, not complaining about the game. They've been really positive about the Fallout London mod, but all of their posts have been like, okay, for this problem, here's this solution. Okay, this is what you need to do to be able to install it. It's all just been like, almost putting out fires. Which, hey, idiots on straight. Hey, that's a good sign. Which has been a little bit funny, because they're clearly like a big fan of the modern stuff, and high expectations, high hopes for it, whatever you want to call that. But it's been a bit amusing just seeing like every single one of their posts being like a putting out fires one. Oh, I don't remember muscle memory. I tried using Q, that did not work. Hermes plays on console, so I can't play the mod. Yeah. You have to downgrade, I can't remember what the exact term is, the Fallout 4 issue to even give it a try. And I know I was vaguely interested, but as someone who doesn't mod at all, and struggles with modding, like, ridiculously badly. Yeah, the idea of having to mess around with the game files even more, I'm like, nah. I'll just leave Fallout 4 how it is. I like the game. I'm happy with just playing the game. Not Mutant Hound Chops, Mutt Chops were not quite enough. I was really hoping... Okay, roast some alchemy. There we go, properly fed, lovely, nice. Why am I so heavy? I've got 5 fusion cores. I suppose I am going to go in the power armor. What perks are we dealing with? It has been a while, so I'm going to have to kind of remind myself of what's going on. Because I don't remember. I really don't remember. Anon, what have you done? What have you done, Anon? No! Man, I'm pretty sure I've said this in every stream, but I'm real tempted by Life Giver. Like, the extra health... I mean, 60 extra health is pretty decent. What is the... How much health do I have? Okay, 280. It's not crazy, don't get me wrong. But, yeah, that's not even 10% health. I wish the health bonus was bigger. I really do wish the health bonus was bigger. Or even like a percentage. If it was like plus 10% max health, fine. That'd be a bit better at least, but yeah. The fact it's such low health is the only reason I haven't gone for it, because rank 3 is so good. Bloody Mess is always tempting. But I don't think there's anything right now I need. I do wonder if I was holding out on perks. Because yeah, next level we get Lone Wanderer, which is going to be great. And the level after that, there's a couple of things. We got Rifleman and is it Science? Oh, Science is on the next level as well. Okay, there's a couple of things I'm holding out for. That's all fine. I've got quite a few aid items. I'm wearing Clegclog's outfit. Yep, that makes sense. Yeah, I got a lower outfit because I'm mostly dealing with that. 8 vertibird signal grenades. That's a fair bit of weight, but very useful. Okay, that all seems good. We want to not deal with Mechanical Menace. No, thank you. Meet Deacon. Yeah, let's do the railroad mission in the most un-railroad way possible by just going in with power armor. So you could put another point in luck and get Bloody Mess. I mean, I don't need another point in luck for Bloody Mess. I've got more than enough points in luck. I could just get a couple of ranks of Bloody Mess. It's 10% extra damage. What does my weapon actually do damage-wise? See, the 10% isn't that much, is the thing. It'd be more tempting if I was going with multiple weapon types, but when I'm limiting myself to just one type of weapon, it's not quite so big a deal, I find. Not surprised if people say things like, this mod is better than anything Bethesda made, or modders do a better job than Bethesda. I'm fully expecting there'll be that discourse. Kado and I will be recording the Pitcast tomorrow, and he's probably kept up to date with the Fallout London stuff. I honestly don't know. I've not been on Discord for a while, so I haven't checked anything on there. But I assume he's kept up to date with some of the stuff and will have things to say about it and whatnot. But yeah, I hope the mod is good. It's always better to... Oh, Brotherhood, nice. It's always better to have something release and be a good job, but yeah, we'll be curious. You know, I kind of imagine as well the fact that it's got a slightly tricky launch with having to like having to downgrade from the patch that was relatively recently introduced. That's probably going to like really limit the number of players, because a lot more casual modders, I suppose, might get deterred and be like, oh, this is a little bit difficult, and then just end up not going through it. But that's probably going to help the overall like review balance. Oh, that's a mutant. Overall review balance, because the people who are trying to get into it are going to be those who are a bit more dedicated and likely a bit more into the modding scene already. Modders have done some pretty insane things with Bethesda games and have worked seamlessly a lot of the time. Well, Bethesda released an next-gen update and made several parts worse. Ooh, what parts would you say have got worse in the next-gen update? What's that? No, I think that's okay. Let's be sneaky. A big suit. Ah, blast. A big suit of power armor. Sneak around the place.
Someone there?
Yeah, it's me. I'm here.
What? Who's there?
Still don't understand why people hit Bethesda but still play their games. Yeah. Like, I think there's... Yeah, you can critique games and still play them and stuff. And nobody should be expected to have a purely positive opinion or time with a game. Bethesda has become one of the many companies at this point which, like, does get a lot of flack. Just a lot of flack. Like, some of the stuff is valid criticism. Not here to be my opinion is like, oh no, never dislike stuff, but a lot of the time it is just popular to hate on the entire thing. And it's like, come on, have a bit more nuance. Let's get specific with it. Oh, okay, Anon. Anon says, okay, maybe that was worded poorly, but there was a whole thing where mods didn't work anymore and modders released a patch to remove the update for that reason. I get where you're coming from there. Yeah. Oh, okay, it's under attack. I was like, why is there just
What's
one
that?
mutant with a board?
You hit like a rat roach. Run! No!
You got a gun! No, don't have guns. I liked it when I was just dealing with mutants with boards. Okay. I'm actually taking a fair whack of damage. Oh, and you're there. Okay. Okay, that's... I thought it was just a couple of mutants, but no, apparently not. Let's have one of you. Let's have some water, and even some more food. You know what? What do I want? I don't know what I want. Extra point of agility? Not really. Just seeing if there's a... You know what? Maybe that'll do for now. Okay, let's have a stim pack. Oh my god! Okay, I'm actually taking a fair bit of damage here. Okay, that's a lot more damage than I thought I'd be taking. Gotta remember, this is survival mode. Can't just expect things to go well. I'm not wanting to use... I don't want to use VATS because it eats through so much fusion core charge. But at the same time, it's quite effective at getting the killing done. Ow, ow, and I just had an arm shot off. Oh, you super mutants. You've caused me way bigger problems than I was expecting. Especially because I keep getting flanked. Okay, yeah. Is it... See, now because I've been flanked so much, I'm like, oh, okay, there's going to be another one that pops out from the other side. But maybe not. Can use the tree as cover, getting close, and... I'd really like to shoot you in the head. Oh wait, I've got a crit. Let's just crit you. There we go. And then... Oh, okay, I did get one of those. That could have been much worse. Alright. Oh yeah, there goes power armor arm. Not great, but it's just what we deal with when we get attacked by half a dozen mutants all at once. I genuinely thought it was just like 2 of them at first, and then they kept showing up. Oh, I did not appreciate that. Chad says, myself and a couple other people have stated when shooting the power core of an enemy power armor to blow it up. It turns out the power armor piece is red stolen. Wait, is that a... Are you talking about, like, this is a new thing that's shown up? Or is this just, like, a thing that you've noticed? 'Cause I'm not familiar with that myself, but that's quite a niche little thing to notice, I suppose. Okay, yes, it will let me drink this. A bug. Yeah. So much water. I believe this is what's called overhydrating, but it is getting my health up. It's not costing me anything except the time. Anon says, I never noticed that, but then now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever shot a fusion core. I've definitely shot fusion cores, but I can't remember how the whole process went. I've also noticed, look at my ammo count. I've only got a couple hundred shots. I was specifically using the laser rifle because I was like, oh, I've got to save on shotgun shells. Maybe I should have switched to... Oh god, I've not got a lot of ammo for either of them. Alright, yeah, I need to be getting myself some more ammo, but I'll be dealing with the simps on this railroad mission, so that will get me more ammo. That'll be good. You can't do that while in power armor yet, it's drinking water. Yeah, it's because the animation doesn't activate while in power armor, but the effect still does, because the effect and the animation like aren't actually tied to one another, or reliant on one another, I should say. So you still get the same end result, just without the little animation of pumping the water. Oh, you're not drowning. I like to imagine I have just basically got a hose, shoved it in the power armor, and just turned it on and let it fill up. It's the best way to stay hydrated. Reminder, stay hydrated everyone. Have a little drink. I'm drinking ZX Cola, because I'm a legend. Although mostly I'm drinking ice. I've not actually got much drink in my drink. It's pretty much just a cup filled with ice and then a bit of cola on there. so I'm going to have to top it up pretty soon. Grey Garden. I saw the little lights and I was like, robots, but they're fine. They're friendly robots. We like them. They're all good. What is the rest of the path up here? I'm trying to think if there's going to be any serious dangers, but I can't think of anything. I also don't know where any power armor stations are, because it's been, you know, a while. And while I'm playing outside of survival mode, I typically don't need to pay too much attention to where the power armor stations are. And even when playing in survival mode, I don't typically play in power armor. So, yeah, this is not ideal. I'm just looking up there, there's a bobblehead up there, and I'm like, I'd like to get that, but let's do Tradecraft first. Even if I had a PC, I still probably wouldn't install London as a Thermos. I don't want to downgrade my game, just play one mod. Yeah, that's pretty much the thought process I went through. I was like, that's going to be a fair bit of hassle, and I don't know if it would like completely eradicate this save or what problems it could cause with current playthroughs. Like, Fallout London looked interesting. Even as someone who doesn't really play with mods, I was like, oh, that might be fun, but yeah. A big hurdle, I suppose, with all mods is it's going to take some extra effort to get them done.
Get some, motherfucker. What the?
Shotgun shells! Oh, buddy. Thank you. I do wonder if your shotgun will give me any ammo as well. And your buddy who you're burying. Oh, I'm such a good person for murdering you at this burial. I suppose, what is it? Yeah, let's at least... Okay, top and tail it. Oh, no. E. There we go. Perfect. They're both buried. And covered up. I did a good thing today. Says, honestly, I don't care about mods. I have this game on Xbox and don't play with mods. Yeah. Being on console as well, there's... I suppose you can get mods on console now, or some mods, but yeah, it has very much been a PC thing. So I feel like there's less of a pressure when you're just playing on the... I was going to say the plug and play option, but both machines you plug and play, Sarge. That's a very dumb thing to say.
Deacon? Is that you?
Like the disguise? It's Wastelander camo.
This is my pile of garbage, asshole. Back off.
Good, right? You're lucky I didn't do one of my face swaps, too.
I almost didn't recognize you.
That's the point. So, about the job. The railroad's only recently been using the Old North Church. Our old base was underneath the Slocum's Joe. We had a pretty sweet setup until the Institute found us.
I was going to say it's a perfect time for me to top up my drink, but... you know what, I'm going to skip through all of this. I feel like anyone watching at this point has probably seen this game enough.
Let's find it then.
We gotta do...
As I actually specifically stopped using mods when I started playing again recently.
Rail signs. Symbols we use to send messages to each other.
I remember coming to that decision of what happened many years ago. I didn't stick with modded playthroughs very long. I don't know if I ever modded Fallout 4. Like, I modded Skyrim a whole bunch when I got into it. Very quickly got rid of it. Okay, I'm going to turn down the music. My new headset is so weird. Everything sounds so much different. But the music right now is just so much louder.
So our tourist is up ahead.
Okay, and now it's gone quiet. Okay, that sounds a bit better. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this headset, but everything sounds so off. Like my own voice when I'm listening back to it, which I had to do for like over 2.5 hours. I just had an audio recording because that was my last script. I had to listen back to myself with audio that sounded just so much worse.
Right there.
I don't know what's up with this headset, but some things sound so much better, some things sound so much worse. I'm not smart enough to figure out why. No, that's Deacon. We don't want to shoot Deacon. Okay, those ghouls are fine. I don't think I want to loot any other ammo. There's some ghouls who aren't fine. Hey, Deacon, finish it off. Good boy. Not bad. Some bottle caps, some more bottle caps. You all good, Deacon? Yeah, you all good. Perfect.
And another. We're probably close.
We definitely are. I'm trying to remember if there's another ambush, but I don't think so. I think we're all good now. Is that? Yeah, let's say that. Are we all good? We're probably all good. Once again, have not played in a while, and I've not done this mission in at least months, possibly
See the
years.
plus in the center? That means there's an ally nearby. Our tourist.
Jeez, I do wonder
You
when the
take
last
point on
time I
the
did this mission was.
No matter what he says,
This has
you
been a
just say,
real long
"Mine
time."
is in the shop." Trust me.
Mine is in the shop. Got it, got it, got it. We got it here. Drugs! Oh,
Once your
lovely.
friend gets here, how about we have a chat, huh?
Okay, we'll have a chat, Ricky.
Hey,
Hey there.
Oh, thank God. You have a Geiger counter? You have a goddamn Geiger counter?
I was saying, have you encountered the Enclave yet? Not in this playthrough, I don't think. I don't think this character's encountered. We would have died. I'm sure I'd remember that.
Mine is in the...
sorry.
All right.
Okay, skipping through this. Oh, I made a TikTok the other day complaining about this sort of BS dialogue options where it doesn't actually tell you what you're going to say. So I've been trying to finish off Dragon Age Inquisition, which is a game I've attempted a few times, and
Tell me what's going on.
I son.
yeah, I just tried to pick an option,
I appreciate
and I was like, oh yeah, I want to ask about this thing, and then my character was like, glad your brother's dead, which is not what the option said. The option was like, blood magic, and I was like, I want to learn about blood magic. My character was like, I'm a horrible person.
Well, isn't Ricky just a ray of sunshine?
He doesn't strike me as...
Yeah, that's the
yeah,
front.
he's being honest. We take the tunnel.
The tunnel has got to be...
Easier, but
Wait, isn't Ricky gonna do stuff for us?
You need something else?
Yes, I'd like some extra supplies first.
You scavenge anything that can help us? We're risking our lives out there.
It's always just one more
Oh,
goddamn...
fuck you, Ricky. Really?
Hey, Ricky.
You should get the hell out of here.
Really, Ricky? Does Deacon turn hostile if I shoot him?
There.
That's the one real question here. Phew! Probably does. Oh, we don't have to deal with full damage. For some reason this game forces the Enclave quest on me even I don't start it as Hermes. Hit squad will show up at Drumlin die for me even when I'm a low level character. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that's particularly bad. Whole mines and shit, no. I'm certain I would have noticed if we'd encountered Enclave. Like, we might have snuck past some Enclave, I suppose. It has been a while since the early episodes. But yeah, no, in my game, they're sticking to the higher level places at least. There's a reason why I stay away from a certain part of the world map until I max out Life Giver. And through we go. Sleepy times. Probably gonna have dinner after
the
this.
back entrance is safer, but be ready for...
Yep, you're gonna unlock that. Come on, buddy.
We're
Wait
in.
for you to get it
The
done.
back entrance is safer,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
be ready. So it's...
Let's find a prototype then.
Let's
together with
go,
you.
go. I've heard this dialogue too many times. Hammer says, and for some reason the Enclave soldiers won't attack Trudy, Wolfgang, or Carla, they'll only attack me, and those vendors won't help
Well,
me.
the terminal's on at least.
That's annoying.
I'm gonna feed it some passwords. No.
Anna's just sent the word dinner?
No. No. Ah. Missed one, you
I don't know if that means she's making dinner,
Prototype's deeper inside.
or she wants dinner, or what.
Someone
But
left a
dinner
rail
has
sign
been
here.
acknowledged.
This one needs
Don't
to-
forget, everyone, dinner. That's the little ammo thingy. I don't remember where it is. There's a little sympathy boy and a little deacony boy. Okay. Sneaky, sneaky.
Hostile sensor reading. Engaging.
Blast. I was really hoping to get closer. Okay. Okay, I didn't actually take much damage. That's okay. I'm sure some of us I'm gonna have dinner after this. My brain just went dinner. That's all my faults. Oh, okay, Anna. Okay. So again, it doesn't matter if I'm high level. Just leave for 111 the show. Soldiers won't show up immediately. I mean, at least they're not showing up right away. Oh, bad beverage. Hey, level up. Oh, perfect. Level 17 was one of the ones I was waiting for. I'm going to go from 15% less damage and an extra 50 carry weight to 30% less damage and an extra 100 carry weight. And then, yeah, you have to wait till level 40 for the next one. Which is insane. But another rank of science as well. And, okay, nothing else to level up. But at 18, we'll have Rifleman, and that'll be very good. It's 25. Yeah, it's going to be quite high level for the next batch I'm going for. Like, yeah, into the 20s. So I definitely should grab another perk, but I don't know what one I want yet.
Gone. Excellent.
Excellent. What is my carry weight now? 285. Oh boy, game's really spoiling me now. Non says, don't make me show up if you get your hands on a napalm or whatever it's called. I know there's... The problem is I mix up what all the different Enclave things are.
Center of that rail sign?
But I know there's a specific, like, trigger.
Looks like Maven managed to hide something before.
And it says, my mistake was falling asleep to give the morning videos last night.
Look around.
As it was an around-the-world food tasting, so now our very limited food options seem boring. I offered to cook rice the other day. Rice is from all around the world.
Managed to turn on the defenses. Barely slowed the coursers down, but
it's
hey,
like a food that's used in so many places around the world.
Courser, but they're
what more could you want?
The line
Nonsense. I had them show up at Persons one time because Pyro had one and I ran into on my way to sort this. Yeah, it's typically when you head to that kind of area, there's too much stuff. Too much stuff all at once. I mean, that's not going to change anything, is it? That was the wrong one. Let's turn off the spot.
An institute. Let's fuck up your day tag.
Oh, calm down, Deacon. Language.
Here,
this is totally a family-friendly stream. I'm parched. Of course I am. We're just going to have to shoot him. Yes, but usually it's part of the dish. What? No, rice is the dish. You can have vegetables with it. Oh my god, that's so many more than I thought it would be. Oh, I don't remember enemy numbers at this point. Oh, that's not good. Okay. The Molotov was a good though. Oh, Deacon! Fuck off and die! He was just blocking my way completely there. Not appreciated, buddy. Really not appreciated. Okay, let's just get down here.
I am.
I thought there were two of them. There we go. Alright, didn't take too much damage. Okay, now we've got... Yeah, we're going to get so many fusion cells from this. It's great. Although the corpses are all kind of just laying on top of one another. Just not make it super easy, but it still works. Very glad I've got that extra carry weight now. Family-friendly stream except for when Deacon is away. There's been quite a bit of swearing already. Yeah, it's definitely gone up a bit. This is one of the blasted lights you can't shoot out. It's supposed to show up at the Ironworks, but if I don't immediately get to that location, the Enclave soldiers will spawn behind me and diner for me. Yeah, that's bad. Got the Neo Palmer and the fire immunity mod. It may prevent fire damage, but it doesn't prevent shockwave/explosion damage. Found that out the hard way with a grenade that I couldn't dodge. Is there one that wanders up here? I seem to recall there's like a synth wandering around who walks up here. Maybe I haven't triggered it yet. Saying I'm detected is not very nice, Gabe. Do not appreciate it.
Another active terminal. We didn't have time to trip the defenses up ahead.
Yep.
Power them up, and we can give our...
Okay, will I get detected while powering them up? Because this is something I
friends a
remember.
little surprise.
No? Okay.
Combat initiated.
Attacking enemy.
You are damaging valuable.
No, Deacon, you absolute cunt. Constantly blocking away. Fuck you.
Hostile.
Okay, a bit of a sneak attack there. That might have been cruel, but... Oh, okay, he can phase shift apparently. So I don't know why he's taking up the same space as me.
Systems. Dance systems offline.
Alright. Oh, and shotgun shells. Beautiful. I'm actually going to get a reasonable amount of ammo. This is lovely. So lovely. Biometric scanners. Good, good, good. Oh yeah. Doing this mission for the junk alone. The junk and the ammo, I should say, is worth it. Deacon is really not on your team. He's so unhelpful right now. I know Kado always complains about dog meat, but dog meat you can shoot over the top of. Deacon, you can't. Oh, a big open room. A big open room that hates me. I don't like it. Peril. I'm going into peril. Oh. Hey,
I
everyone.
knew you would reveal yourself.
Oh, really? Oh, fuck you so much. Oh, Deacon! Fuck off and die again! Oh my god! That looks like 10% of my health for him just standing in the doorway.
Your termination is
Your Fallout 4 is going to be 10 years old to service. Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually trying to get Deacon there, but it's not working. Ow. Okay, that one is dead. That's something. But I've lost way more health than I'd like. So let's hydrate. Being as helpful as my dog Scooby when I'm carrying something heavy. Yeah, carrying someone heavy? Just pick up person. I mean, Scooby would get in the way then. Oh, Chad says... Chad's been watching my content. Which is harder, Dark Souls or Fallout 4 Survival? Fallout 4 Survival, by a fucking mile. I've got a Dark Souls video, my final one. Well, final one, it's technically a follow-up. Coming out on Sunday, or Saturday night, I can't remember when I scheduled it. And, yeah, Dark Souls has a difficult reputation for a reason, but Fallout 4 Survival is so much harder. Like, Fallout 4 base game, much easier. Fallout 4 Survival, ridiculously, unfairly hard at points. Oh, money! Don't think I've ever noticed that before.
I am under attack.
You are, and you're dead and I don't get the XP.
Bye-bye, Gen
Yeah.
1s. Prepare to be shocked.
I mean, I'll be honest, I'm half tempted to jump into Dark Souls at the end of this just to give a comparison of the relative difficulty, but I shouldn't do that.
It's called the Switchboard.
Definitely Dark Souls far more than Fallout 4 Survival says anon, so I know which one has my vote, yeah.
Fascinating.
I've got my I tried to beat Dark Souls video coming out, so you'll all get to see if I actually manage it or not.
They were wise
I mean,
to flee.
presumably you've all seen my I tried to get good at Dark Souls and Dark Souls in 2024, and I tried to beat Ornstein Smell. You already know how it's gonna go. Hammer says, I don't like how entitled Dark Souls fanbase is, but it was funny when they complained about the Elden Ring DLC being hard. I'm kind of lucky in that the I can't do it in power armor. I suppose I should progress a bit further forward. You know, I do kind of want to drop a save. Let's see if I can just drop a quick save. I can't see if I can make a poll. I'd be happy to whack that up on a poll. I mean, give it a try. It would be helpful if you're able to. Yeah, which is harder, Dark Souls, Fallout 4 Survival Mode. There should be like a plus symbol? I don't know if mods are able to make polls or not. It's quite annoying. But what was that? I've forgotten what I was saying. Oh yeah, the Dark Souls fanbase. The people who are like, oh, you have to play the game this way. Yeah, just fuck them. I've been quite lucky in that, like, the TikTok videos I've seen, especially about the Elden Ring DLC, have all been from people who are like, no, you should play the game to have fun and play it in whatever way you want, and there's not a wrong way to play it.
Present.
I mean, the main thing I've been seeing is Elden Ring's a girly pop game, which has been very fun. Lots of people just dancing around in flowers in Elden Ring. Fully on board for it.
Sensors, nothing more. Hello.
Hello.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
I wonder if I can make a poll from my phone. Because I have a smartphone these
My
days.
scanners must be malfunctioning.
Let's give that a try. I have a feeling this will go horribly wrong. Booting up my own stream while streaming. No! Fuck off! Don't sign into the TV! Okay, that's my live stream. Oh, I've got an ad. Well, that's good to see. Okay, no, apparently I can't make a poll from there. Oh well. Just in, welcome to stream. Says I'm finally able to make another stream. I missed you all. Well, it's good to have you here. Okay, please don't crash on me Fallout 4. Start a poll. Which is harder? Dark Souls. Fallout 4 survival mode. There we go. We started the poll. And it just deleted the chat for a second. Oh, you need the editor role apparently to make a poll. Oh my god, there's so many more things. Yeah, it doesn't give me the option of a drop-down thing, but I'll have to look into that later. Because yeah, there's now different tiers of moderators, which does make sense, I suppose, but yeah. There we go, poll is up. One says, I saw someone doing a magic build in Elden Ring that was completely broken and a bunch of people told her she was playing the game wrong somehow, and her one and only response was, suck my balls, I'm having fun. Correct response. Yeah, most of the footage I've seen of Elden Ring has been people with, like, ridiculously overpowered builds. Like, when I was playing Dark Souls, I've used summons. I was fully expecting people to be like, no, that's the wrong way to play, so that's something I'm aware of. But I still wasn't defeating bosses at the insane speed that some of the Elden Ring videos I've seen are managing it. Some of them are literally just like, oh yeah, here's the boss, they've spawned in, dead. Yeah, gatekeeping is never a good thing. Yeah, it's stupid. It's like, oh, I really like this game, and no one else is allowed to like it. Absolute nonsense. There we go. Great question, Chad. Ah, yes, I got the poll started. Okay. Danger. No! That's not what I wanted. There we go, the laser tripwire. Give me the XP, give me the junk, give me all that good stuff. Games will build into it. If you can't do something, see if you can do it. It's a way to play the game. It is that simple, yeah. I mean, the FromSoft fanbase can be a bit weird with it at times. Because I know summons have historically been the thing where people are like, no, if you use a summon and beat the boss, then you didn't beat the boss. It's like, no, the boss is dead. Yeah, I had my buddy help me, but that's cool. Summons are genuinely a really nice part of the game as well. Especially as someone who didn't realise summons existed. I got stuck on the Bell Gargoyle fight in OG Dark Souls. I only actually died like a couple of times. Surprised me going back for edit. I had to go back and rewatch all that, and I was like, I only died like twice. That's considering it's the boss fight where I was like, oh, this is impossible for me. But having the Solaire sharp, I was like, perfect, love it. People who engage with gatekeeping are entitled a-holes. Don't know if you're allowed swearing in chat or not. It normally gets banned, or not banned, but has to be allowed. Banners in the chat. Like this gatekeepers try their hand at bullet hell games. I do wonder sometimes with the people who are like, no, you have. But it's not even like. I find it's often not even just a difficulty sort of thing. It's often a you have to play the game the way I play it. And obviously I'm a build maker. I play the game 100 different ways. Every time I've played the game one way, I'm like, I want to try it a different way. But for some people, they are very convinced that you just have to play it in their own specific way that they've come up with. I really need more cooked food with me, I think. I'm gonna... Perfect. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try and... That should do it. I'm trying to eat some bubblegum and stuff, but yeah, clearly I need to be carrying more food with me. Anon says Miyazaki himself says he uses every resource. I suppose all that's a green light if I've ever seen one. Yeah, I saw someone talking about, like, Miyazaki, like, uses summons and stuff, and, like, yeah, for people making the games are like, no, we're using this as well.
I will be
think it's
ready.
fine. I'm going to top of my drink while I'm stealthing. Although I'm not actually... I'm like 2 steps away from a microphone. I could just keep talking during all of this. It's probably fine. I'm assuming you can all hear me okay. Although I have to stop talking while pouring my drink. So it's a very intense focus task. There we go. Get bored. It's all fizzy. You hear the fizzy. We can hear you, yes. I mean, Anna presumably is, like, there? Just, like, for in the other room, so... Not well when I heard pouring a drink is a very focused task. But that's good, because I was facing away and everything when I said that. And it says, the play it my way or it's wrong mentality never makes sense, because we can play their own game their own way. Yeah. Oh, I'm tired. Stupid realistic game. Chad says, one Souls-like game that I like is Still Rising. Default is a Dark Souls game, but difficulty can be adjusted. Granted, making it easier doesn't make it capable, but the option is there. Yeah, that's something I've had the opinion of with Dark Souls, like, before I ever played it, and before I played any FromSoft games or anything. I've always kind of been like, no, I'd like for there to be a difficulty option. Because for a super long time, the Dark Souls games, I was like, okay, if I could have it a bit easier at the start, I'd get into it. And like Fallout 4, I'm playing this in survival mode right now, which 83% of you are already saying is harder than Dark Souls. But it's like, I didn't start out Fallout 4 in survival mode, and if I had to start in survival mode, don't know how long I'd have stuck with the game for. It's like having the customization? Boy, I'm wanting to say a lot of different words there. Having the choice really is a good thing. Accessibility is good, is the general footnotes. Pretty much, yes, but I can't really hear through walls other than I know there's noise. Yeah. Justin says, personally I always end up playing the game the same way, which is a tank, but I don't hold anyone else to my playstyle. In fact, I love watching all the different ways people find to play. Yeah. It's good to have different ways to play. I mean, I'll say that while I was editing my Dark Souls videos, I was like, I want to try out sorcery. So I ended up making a sorcerer character real quick. And I was like, yeah, let's give this a go. And it was a different playstyle, and I don't know if I actually found it a lot easier because of a playstyle, or because I'd actually got through all of Dark Souls pretty much at that point. But yeah, then I was playing it and I was like, yeah, this is nice. It's good to have this option. This feels very different than my standard roll and strike, which I was dealing with before. It's nice to have these choices. We love actual choices. Emma says, tried Bloodborne, thought it was boring. I've not tried Bloodborne. I'm aware it's like much faster pace, which is something I'm now like not sure if I'd prefer or not to OG Dark Souls. Because I may as well say I was like, oh, should I save this or should I save it for a video? But no, I did try Dark Souls 3 a few times throughout my Dark Souls 1 kind of playthrough. Just being like, oh, I should give this a shot as well. Maybe I can make this as a future video. But that's now not going to happen, just flat out. But I also found that the tempo was different, and I was like, oh, I suddenly can't handle this. This is just it being a different speed. I was like, nah, I've now got used to Dark Souls, but Dark Souls 3 is just different, and I'm like, oh, my brain and my body can't do it. Anon says, Bloodborne is my personal favourite from Sunsoft. Why is my mouth so bad at the moment? It's also my first one, which I'm sure is not related at all. And just as the same with me in Dark Souls 3. I don't know what the first FromSoft game I played was, because I know I've played a few of them, just I'm not paying any attention to the hacking there. I know I have played a few of them, but not very much. Dark Souls is the only one that I've played a significant amount of. I can say that for certain. Hey. Okay, I probably should have paid some attention to the hacking there. But, yeah, I know I did, what was that? I tried a Dark Souls 3 playthrough on stream, like, years ago. Wrong. Why? I should just pay attention. Okay, I'm actually going to pay attention. And it's 0. Spike is 2. Wait. Yeah, Spike. Wait, where is... There we go. I was about to say, none of these words match up. There we go, perfect. Yeah, I tried Dark Souls 3 on stream years ago, and I actually remember doing quite well early on with that game, but then I went back and tried to play it, like, after having played a lot of OG Dark Souls at this point, and I couldn't get past the first boss. It was like, oh damn, this is different. Pointing at the wall gave my brain thoughts of building a hatch into the wall that Scooby can bring himself in and out of live streams. Oh no. Chad says, for us older players, there's life and obligations outside of gaming, simply put, don't have time to commit to fighting a boss for an hour straight. One thing I did enjoy with, at the very least, my successful Dark Souls boss attempts, is none of them were excessively long. It was very much a case of, like, if you got half an hour, then you can get through a boss fight. And that includes, like, going there, being set up, like, turning on the computer, all of that stuff. It was like, if I've got half an hour, that's enough to reach the boss, do at least an attempt all the way through, even if it's a big chunky one. I was like, that I appreciate. I don't like it when bosses just have needlessly huge tanky health bars, where it's like, oh, you're gonna have to fight this for a full hour. Like, nah. I think I heard Final Fantasy VII Remake. I think that had, like, a couple of bosses right at the end who just had ridiculously big health bars. I heard people complain about that, because...
Movement I have detected you.
Yeah, it is a bit of a mistake.
Detected.
It's a bit of a mistake when you just like, yeah, we're just gonna make you do the same action over and over. Dead. It's like... I think there's a certain amount of making a boss tanky, which does make sense. Like, you don't want the boss to just be
Just power up the elevator.
No, we actually need to go back, Deacon. I was just clearing this way first. There's a certain amount of, like, yeah, you should make the boss have a decent health bar. You don't want someone to just run in and easily one-hit them without any grinding or anything. But it's also a case of you don't want someone who... You don't want the people who have done tons of grindings to still have to, like, fight their way and slug their way through a boss. You want them to be rewarded for spending all that extra time and have a bit of an easier go at it. And you also don't want the people who haven't done any grinding to have, like, an impossible fight which takes a full-on hour. And ouch. Oh, I can't even pretend mine is obligation, rather than when I concentrate for that long I forget to pause the game and just walk away from it. Just as I reach out, I wish there's an option to be able to pause the game. I think that was like the latest discourse I saw on Elden Ring. People were being like, oh, you should be able to pause the game. No, pausing the game would ruin it entirely. And it's like, no, it wouldn't. Being able to pause the game would not ruin it.
Your attack cannot be tolerated.
Instant leader. Oh, should I be walking away? Is that done? I don't know. Deacon, you can finish him off. Homer says, is Final Fantasy VII the most popular game of the series? Is that's why it's the only one that got a remake? I never played the Final Fantasy games. As Chad says, it does depend on who you ask. Very much. 9 is my favourite, although for, like, personal reasons. I think 8 is a much better game. I've played 7, 8 and 9. I've also played 10. And I think they all have different strengths, but 7 was really the one that kind of broke through in the West, so to speak. And got, like, big popularity, which is really the entire reason why it Damn, so many of these.
Where's that play button?
Why it's always 7 that gets like talked about and stuff.
Open says me.
Because it was just popular. It's not necessarily the best. It's good. I've played the original, and it is good. But I think both 8 and 9 were better than it. And that's like the PS1 trilogy. But they're just not as popular, unfortunately. Which sucks, because 8 has the best minigame in, like, any game I've ever played, honestly. Triple Triad is incredible. And 9, I'd say the story and characters of 9 I really like. Much like any Final Fantasy, the story is kind of bonkers and out there, but not quite as much as some of the others. Yeah. Depending on who you ask, you get a different option.
If we make it out of here alive, I guarantee
still
your
two
railroad
episodes.
material.
Chad says, I love Final Fantasy 4 and 6. I always get muddled up between, like, 2 and 5. As, like, in my brain, they're all mixed up. I know 6 is often quite a popular one as well. 6 I haven't played. I think 5 and 6 I haven't played out of the first 10. I really should make sure to go and play them at some point, because I've got them. I've got the Pixel Remaster, which is like 1 through 6, all remastered. And I loved playing the first Final Fantasy. The first Final Fantasy is like quite short, and I really appreciate that. Especially seeing as all of the modern or even semi-modern ones, like from the mid-90s onwards, are dozens of hours you're going to be spending in the world. Being able to be like, oh, I've played for 20 hours and 100% of the game. Yeah, I like it. Here's the terminal. Kato likes mana games, right? And he one is coming out in a few months. I feel like he's talked about that. Kato also, I believe, his favourite Final Fantasy is 7. So he'd be worth asking about it. Also, it seems like something that doesn't need to be a matter of discourse. Surely just add an option to have a pause and each person can then use it or not. Yeah. It's... like, it is crazy. But this is part of the reason why the FromSoft community gets a bit of a bad name. Because it's not like any of these things are being forced for them to use. It's all optional stuff that they're like, no, we don't want options in here. Anna says, luckily it was installed, given it had an option to roll back a certain amount of time, so I never have to worry too much. Cool. I'm just double checking I've got caught up. Oh, in terms of remakes and stuff, there have been remasters of some of the classic Final Fantasies, like the Pixel remaster is really good, and I know 8 got a bit of a remaster at 1.2. Hermes says, I don't think I would ever get into the Final Fantasy games if there's like 16 games in the series, and that seems overwhelming. The nice thing about them is they're not like sequels, or not all sequels to one another. There are sequels, but typically it's like 2 is not a sequel to 1, 3 is not a sequel to 2. Actually, wait, is that right? I think it's right. 7's not a sequel to 6, 8's not a sequel to 7. You'll sometimes get sequels, like 10-2, but yeah, for the most part, you can just pick up any one you like, which is a nice thing about it. Justin says, I do have a gameplay question. Does the Flechette Modern Harpoon gun count as a shotgun? We asked this last time, I think, and I don't know. It doesn't feel like it would, but I'm really uncertain. Jed says, Final Fantasy VII was the only Final Fantasy in which I maxed out the game hours played clock. But wait, there's a clock which has a maximum? Is that like 999 hours? 99 minutes? Wait, 99 minutes? No, that wouldn't be right. What is the maximum on it? Because I know that Final Fantasy IX will be one of my most played games of all time. Because I've done so many playthroughs of it when I was a kid. Because it was very much the game. I needed to play whenever I got the chance to. Anna says, possible Final Fantasy VII's popularity could have a lot to do with accessibility to consoles at the time it was released as well. And Dash 2, super catchy. 99 hours. Okay, it really was that. I think because I'm very much a serial restarter, I never dealt with that. But, yeah, there's a good chance I've played over 1,000 hours of Final Fantasy IX. Like, I can't tell because it's not on Steam or anything. I didn't have a log of it. And there's so many different saves, and a lot of saves that are either gone or a lot of different saves of different characters, so it's hard to say that. played so much of 9. And there's still something I want to do in 9. So there's a weapon I've never got, because you need to speedrun the game to get, like, one of the best weapons for one of the characters. Yeah, to get the, is it the Excalibur or the Excalibur 2? Maybe the Excalibur 2. You have to get to, like, one of the final areas in the entire game within 12 hours. Which might not sound crazy, but speedruns for this game, like, it's seen as really good if you can get a sub 9 hours time on, like, professional speedruns of the game. Like, sub 9 hours is, like, the goal for a lot of people. It's such a long game. I was considering making that into an I tried video. Like, I tried to obtain the hardest weapon in all of Final Fantasy or something like that. But unfortunately the I tried series has not done very well, so I think I need to step away from it a little bit. Because while I have a ton of fun with it, both recording the gameplay, doing the writing, just every part of it's fun, but then I upload them and it's like, yeah, there's not much of an audience for it, unfortunately. Okay. Here, out of my way, out of my way. Hey, I've discovered Lexington. Lovely.
Hello. Hello.
No? Ow!
It appears my target has disappeared.
Okay. Oh, Deacon's gonna be there as well. Yep. Oh man. I was so not prepared. Oh, and I thought I was tucked away. I thought it was over there. But clearly, yeah, that's one downstairs is over there. Oh, and you. Okay. Got it. Yeah, it wasn't flawless, but it worked. And boy, yeah, look at all of this ammo.
Let's split up and meet back at the
I had
catacombs.
like 200 at the start of this. Oh god, he just said meet back at the catacombs, right? Now that I've played Dark Souls, the catacombs is a place I hate. It's one of my least favourite areas. Yeah, good work.
Team.
The best.
Cool. BRB, no worries. Chad says, back in the day I preferred Wild Arms over Final Fantasy VII. Talk about gatekeeping. People used to say Final Fantasy VII is what got JRPGs popular in the West. That was such BS. Oh! Panic. Mad panic for a second there. Oh. I know Final Fantasy VII did have like a big impact on like mainstreaming popularity, but it was by no means like a solo feat. Okay, Deacon's just gonna blow up a few mines for a minute. Yeah. Final Fantasy VII did have an impact, that's for certain, but it definitely is one that gets somewhat overstated. Like there's already plenty of JRPGs which were being successful, and there's plenty more afterwards that kind of carved their own way. Are you planning on going to get the terrible French shotgun? Le Fuse Terrible. Is that the name of it? I think that's the name of it. I feel like I've mentioned it on stream a couple of times, and I'm not sure, because that is a horrible place to head to. Like, especially in survival mode, and especially in survival mode just using shotguns. So that's lots of long sight lines. There's long sight lines with virtually no cover. It's a pain and a half. I hear a very loud aircraft sound, but Flight Radar was gaslighting me, saying there isn't anything. I can literally see it. Oh, it's an unregistered plane here to attack us. Okay, I'm kind of looking for the explosions to see if I could follow Deacon, but okay, I can see a mine there. And it seems like Deacon... Oh, there's mines! We didn't have any help from Ricky, so I really don't know the safest way to go here. We'll be heading to the Old North Church. I think I want to head to, like, the... Yeah, you cannot fast travel. I think I want to head to the Drumlin Diner. So... I don't want to go through there, though. Okay, there's a frag mine there. I was really hoping one of those would hit. So I don't want to get close to an explosion. So the other thing with the shotguns, like with most of the weapons, you can, if I had a pistol or a rifle, I'd have an easy time hitting these. There we go. With the shotgun, it's just... There we go. Lovely. Alright, that's cleared a bit of a path. There's just so many ways I can miss. Ooh, okay, let's stick it away from... Oh, I'm so scared of there being another mine. Blown up. That's the way it works. It's just a red roach. It's just a red roach. Okay, I think we're good. It's a helicopter that's basically hovering over us. I'm nosy. I'm glad I can't hear it. Justin says, I would always grab the binoculars to look at any helicopters when I used to live by the airport. I get that. I feel like I see a lot of planes and stuff flying around these days. And I'm not sure if we're like specifically over some busy flight path, or if it's just a case of I take the dog out a lot more now, so I'm actually outside for extended periods of time, so I just happen to notice it a bit more often. I feel like it's probably the latter. Nope. Was that the sound of a fridge closing, or was it the sound of a gunfire? I don't know. Okay, we should be in fairly safe territory, though. Chad says, but one podcast you mentioned having a... Oh! For one podcast episode we did, you mentioned having a time limit in Fallout like in the original one. In Japan there is the Atelier? I've got no idea how to pronounce that. It's Atelier. Boy, I could barely spell it. No idea. 8-layer series, which mostly revolves around accomplishing goals within a year or so. I mean, if that's within a year real time, I bet I could still fail it. I think time limits in games can sometimes be put to good effect. The Brotherhood! Like, oh, there's a frag mine up there. There's in Final Fantasy IX, the game I mentioned earlier, there's a couple of points where you get time limits, but they're really quite big time limits in, like, main story stuff. It's like, oh no, you've got half an hour to go rescue the princess. Like, you gotta go save her and find her. It takes like 5 minutes, tops. But it just means that you can't dawdle and there's a bit of pressure put on, but it's not like, oh, you're definitely gonna fail. It's like, oh no, you should be fine. But it also means that if you then decide you want to fight the optional boss Tantarian, you have to do it while there's a time limit. And that's the earliest point you could fight them. And you can definitely win the battle during that time limit, but can you steal all the items as well, because they've got good stuff, and that adds in a really good element. But I feel like most of the time it's, yeah, it's not the best. Okay, I'm allowed you. I'm allowed you. I'm allowed you. Okay, I'm allowed some of this. Lovely. Are you planning on exploiting Pal and Dance's mission to get unlimited fusion cells? No, we've already done the mission with Dance. The Institute one. Have you passed it already? Yeah, we've already done that. We did that in the previous stream, the one before maybe? Yeah, the Brotherhood has fully shown up. The Pridwin is there. We've cleared Fort Strong. Yeah. We've done a bit of the starting missions already. Wait, and we've killed Kellogg. What main quest am I on? Obviously we've got Tradecraft. Reunions. We need to go back and then we'll get sent into the Glowing Sea. Cool. Oh, and then we'll do the fucking Memory Den. I hate the Memory Den. Like, I don't think it's a bad section on the first go-through, but then every single subsequent playthrough, if you want to do the main storyline, having to just watch Kellogg go through his memories and just kind of... You can sprint over some of it, but you have to watch the final bit. It's just a huge speed bump if you already know what's going on. Part of me was wondering if enemies are going to spawn in here. No? We all good? We all happy? We all chill? I'm still not going to go all the way over there. And it's real misty. It was like super misty, or foggy, or whatever it is. What's the difference between fog and mist? I genuinely don't know. I have not the faintest clue. I always just say both. But yeah, yesterday? It was either yesterday or the day before. I think it was yesterday. We were like basically in a cloud. Like Anna and I looked outside and you couldn't see like down the end of the drive anymore. It was just whoom, in the face. Sergeant, Final Fantasy IX, do you try to fix the monster hunting concept so Freya wins? I think she gets the best item. Yes, she gets the... Oh, I can't remember the name of it. It's the ring that absorbs lightning. The coral ring. Is it the coral ring? It might be the coral ring. But yeah, letting Freya win is the best option. Letting Vivi win is a complete nightmare. To let Vivi win, you have to go fight the big bull creature whose name I can't remember with Freya, and you have to have both you and Freya die. And then Vivi is like the backup option, and you get a card for it, which is like not a good reward at all. If Zidane wins, you just get Gil, which is money, which you can farm whenever. But yeah, getting the Coral Ring early is definitely the smart thing to do. And it's also the quickest way to get through the Hunting Festival, because you just play as Zidane, you go to first battle, you attack yourself, knock yourself out. But Freya wins. Yes. I've played a lot of Final Fantasy IX and I love it. Justin says, Memory Den is the second most annoying part of the game to replay in my opinion. First is Dima's memories. I'm kind of with you on that. I feel like I'd flip them, but purely because Dima's memory is like a far-off DLC thing, so it's something that I have to do far fewer times when I'm playing the game. Like, if I want to go through the main story, I have to do the Memory Den. Like, typically I don't go that far. I'll kill Kellogg and then I'll just be like, cool, 3 of the factions have opened up, but if I want all 4 factions opened up, then I have to do Memory Den. At least with the Dima stuff, that's like at the end of the DLC. But yeah, it also sucks. Dogmeat, come on, follow me now.
Come on, boy.
Great shot with monopolies, but I still don't know what it is. Oh dear. Okay, have I stored junk here, or did I leave it at Sanctuary? Left it at Sanctuary, cool. Let's go to Sanctuary, fix up my stuff, store some junk, eat and drink, because I'm not in great shape right now. And I do really like... I know I say this all the time, but I really like the changes that Fallout 4 made with power armor. Not only having it be a suit, but having parts have like conditions so they can break and stuff. It's a nice way to keep a bit of a repair system in the game, while making it much more optional, but also tying it to something which is not overpowered, but definitely quite strong. Chad says, that's one thing I didn't like about 9. 8 had that great car game where we could get some great items. The car game in 9 had no power at all. Yeah, the car game in 9 sucks. I say this as someone who absolutely loves that game. The car game in 9 is terrible. If 9 had 8's car game and implementation, greatest game of all time for me. Hands down, no question.
Hey.
But yeah, 8 had the brilliant card game with so many ways that it integrated into everything. And then 9 just went and made an absolute terrible card game for some reason. And we will never know why. We will never, ever know why. Yeah, I'm carrying too much, I know. I'm going to have to store it, which is annoying, because then I'm going to have to go through as well. Oh, I kind of want to... See, I kind of want to get some more water. Yeah, so I'm going to pay attention to junk for a second, because I don't remember what's what. And I do want to actually fill up my water. There was a time where I knew, like, all of the names of the things you could drink from. Bottles. That's what they're called. All of the bottles, like, what they were. But because there's, like, empty bottle, beer bottle, glass bottle, maybe? Like, there's just a whole bunch of them, and they're not neatly... Liquor bottle. See? Liquor bottle. So unhelpful. Nuka-Cola bottle. Is that all of them? No, that's enough of them. Yeah, at this point I can deal with that. Yeah, 9's card game absolutely sucks, which is a real shame, because there are a few... really? Really? We're still over-encumbered? Okay, we're only a bit over-encumbered. The Deliverer we're never going to use, sorry. So let's just pop these bits away. Perfect. Yeah, Justin says, valid, but I always use the memory den running as I take a break, either bathroom or snack. That's fair. That's definitely what I would normally do, but on stream and stuff, so I suppose we'll see how it pans out, because depending on where I finish a stream, I might just be able to, like, if I finish a stream, like, at Good Neighbor, then I can just do the memory den stuff off camera, and then next stream be like, did the memory den. Store the concrete. I did store the concrete. I stored all the junk. I just, yeah, I just wanted to get the bottles of water back so I can do this. Yeah. 8's card game is the greatest minigame of all time, but 9 does have Chocobo Hot and Cold, which was like a well-implemented minigame. That's the one they did right. And 8's Chocobo stuff was pretty boring. Like, it feels like there's a real flip with minigames in 8 and 9, where 8 overall has the better one, because Triple Triad's amazing, but 8 got the card game right, 9 got the Chocobo stuff right, 8 got the Chocobo stuff wrong, 9 got the card game wrong. You just mash those two games together, best Final Fantasy game ever. Ooh. Although Final Fantasy X, I think, did combat better than those two. What about the trance or limit break sort of system? Because I don't even remember how the limit break system worked in 10. Maybe 7's limit break system? How did the limit... Man, it's annoying I can't remember how the limit break system worked in 7 or 10. Because I know 9 was way too random, 8 was way too easy to exploit. But I can't remember how it worked in 7 or 10. I need to go back and play more Final Fantasy. It's not really something I do on the channel. I tried it in the early days and in the later days a bit as well, and it's never worked, but it's real good. Yeah, I need to fix my arm, don't I? I suppose it's not actually a big problem. I mean, yeah, I'm shaking all over the place, but I'm in power armor, so who cares? I'll just have a broken arm for a while. Okay. You definitely need repairing. Actually, repairing isn't that expensive. Yeah, you know what? Let's just repair all of that. Let's just repair all of that. Oh, and we can move up to Model D. Which I probably oh wait, there was talk of going and getting different power armor like the Enclave stuff. That's why I was holding off, and now I don't know what to do. Oh, an increase in intelligence. That's quite good. The Rad Scrubbers isn't bad in survival mode, but the Rads aren't that much. But the intelligence is faster leveling. Oh, and fuck you, survival mode. I forget it does this thing where if you take any time and, yeah, while sorting that out, it counts as your inventory being, like, over-encumbered. That's annoying. For overall failing of Final Fantasy battle system, magic system sucks. I mean, that's way too broad a statement, seeing as the magic system changes in basically every game. Like, in some of them, magic could be great by your perspective, but in others it'll be terrible. MP cost to cast was way too high and Aether too expensive. Yeah, that's going to be super dependent on the game. Because even within Final Fantasy IX, there were some spells where it was like, yeah, the MP cost on this is ridiculous, and other ones where it was like, yeah, this is super cheap. And I feel like Aethers weren't that expensive in that game. But I know in some of the others, like I think, was 7 having really expensive? One of the ones I played had stupidly expensive ones. Using shotguns who needs precision. Yeah. It's like, oh no, I'm wobbling all over the place. Probably means I've got a better chance to hit. I really don't know if I should actually... I don't know if I should improve my power armor or hold off and wait to get some Enclave power armor. I don't know. Is it better for me to save up the junk? Or should I just make myself stronger now? Especially seeing as there's no guarantee I'll even get the Enclave stuff. Oh, I really should have a plan of some kind. That'd be so much better. Let's just see if I got anything. Oh, if I get a bit of dirty water, then I could make some soupy soup. But not to worry about that now. Okay, I'm going to do a bit of inventory storing. Oh, okay, perfect. I've been live over an hour. That's not bad. Like, I was like, yeah, I'm going to do some inventory storing, and then just... Oh, couldn't work out what I want to store and what I don't want to. Now I'm looking at stuff I can take, which is the opposite. So I'm like, I want more food on me. I want more food on me. Oh, I've got a problem. I mean, I've got more than one problem, let's be real. God, look at all this stuff. All of it. It's all mine. Maybe we come back to this later. Okay. They're not there, but definitely their flying finger's gone. I'm less distracted now. Okay. Oh my god. Chad says Aether in 4 was 10,000 gold. I know Square didn't want players to exploit Rydia's summons, but that was too much. 4 was the one I stopped playing. I stopped playing 4, like, right near the end, because I think I was probably, like, underpowered or, like, really badly kitted out for some of the elemental boss fights that happened towards the end. That's what happened. Yeah, I think in Final Fantasy IX, Aethers cost, like, 150 gold, maybe 500 or something. Like, they're not crazy expensive. Like, potions are maybe 100 gold, and at most an Aether's like 5 times a potion or whatever. Like, they're definitely nothing ridiculous. Let's just get a bit of sleep. And top up my drink again, because that's a good thing to do. Top up your drinks, everyone. I quite like how I'm streaming Fallout 4 and trying to get a bit more into the Fallout mindset, as I've not played it in so long. And like last Pipcast we did, I even had to be together like, hey, I've not played Fallout in ages, I remember nothing about the franchise sort of thing. And now when I'm doing this, my brain's gone full Final Fantasy mode instead. So you got parasites. Great! 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 Parasites. Lovely. I still need to watch Parasite. I think it's been long enough that I'm not too fussed about all the reviews and stuff. Why is it still saying I'm parched? I feel like that should have been more than enough water. Come on. Glug, glug, glug. Glug. No, well, let's just have a noodle cup, see if that deals with it. Yep, that does. Okay, yeah, parasites and fatigue. Maybe... well, I'm gonna go to Good Neighbor as, like... Yeah, I think maybe the rest of it, I try and go to Diamond City, then I'll need to go to Good Neighbor. Maybe I make that my kind of goal? Let's just double check he is actually... Yeah, he's in Diamond City. If I go to Diamond City, I can go to the doctor there, and I should be able to cure all this stuff. Then I can go to Good Neighbor. If we end the stream at Good Neighbor, then I can do the Memory Den stuff, like off stream. That'll all be good. What about the game? I've had jokes before that I do have parasites because of how much I can eat and stuff. Although I can eat less nowadays, which is weird to be a point of pride, but it is. But, yeah. Dan's liked that. I didn't even realise Dan's was here, but He's around somewhere, clearly. There he is. There's Dance. Oh, I should check what's in his inventory. He's probably got a bunch of junk and stuff. Isn't making your own bed supposed to prevent diseases? I think it lowers the risk, but I don't think it completely eliminates it.
Continue our mission, soldier?
I just want to trade a few things.
Very well.
Oh. You know what, let's keep the fusion core with him. I've got plenty for now. Where's my... Yeah, I don't have a ton of shotgun shells, but that's no big deal. Right. We should have a fairly safe walk to Diamond City at this point. Like, we're high enough level. We've, oh wait, my science has gone up. I need to see if I can mod my guns. Yeah, power armor's one thing, but my laser shotgun, now that I've got another rank of science, should actually be able to get more powerful. And that is something I definitely want to do, especially now that I've got like over 700 ammo for it. Oh, I almost made a mistake there. Very glad I didn't. I also should have got out the power armor over that way. So I'm trying not to sprint to save a bit of a fusion core, but yeah, that was also done. I'm doing lots of dumb things at the moment. Oh, okay, yeah, I can't get the overcharge, but the maximised capacitor is a bit pricey in terms of materials. It is 60 damage versus 51 with burning, and even worse on materials. Maximised capacitor. Bosh. Yeah, that's going to make it a lot better. What we were on previously. The photon agitator. Yeah, that's basically a 50% upgrade. That's really quite good. We've got the improved short. Improved long better to go for? I mean, I'm not going to go for it because it uses fiber optics, but I'm curious if it would be smarter for me to actually go for improved long, even though it's a shotgun. I mean, I could get that, but I don't think I need it. Standard sights. Do I have... We can get the amplified beam splitter, which, why does it not raise the damage? It just raises the accuracy. But we're gonna make it, because this is, like, the next one, but, yeah, we'll still stick with it, I suppose. There we go, lovely. Cool, and there's nothing else for this. No, we're gonna need gun nut for all of this stuff. Okie doke, perfect. Yeah, now the shotgun should actually be a bit more comparable. Yeah, Justice is a bit over 100, All Faithful is 60, but double damage in the target full health, and it's much faster and cheaper to use, so perfect. We now have a laser shotgun, which is actually, like, gonna be pretty decent. It's good to see. Although, that's a slightly lower ammo capacity. I think we were at either 32 or 36 before. Not gonna make a difference. Well worth the trade-off. Oh my god, the Dark Souls versus Fallout 4 survival mode difficulty thing has just hit 50-50. See, now, this is a problem with polls. Like, people will just vote on them, and then very few people, like, there'll be one or two people who, whenever I put up a poll, who might, like, give a reasoning as to why they're voting for something. But I feel like the 50-50 on this, a lot of people who are voting have played one and not the other, is almost certainly the case. Or, potentially, neither, and are just going off of reputation. Because, I'd say Fallout 4 survival mode's much harder than Dark Souls. I really would. Like, but I suppose Dark Souls has that reputation, and with me mentioning earlier about, like, difficulty settings, the good thing about Fallout 4 is that you can start off on something outside of survival mode, then get kind of good at the game, get used to all the systems, and then you can crank it up to survival mode. In Dark Souls, you start out in Dark Souls. Sure, New Game Plus and stuff does make things harder, but you're already starting on, like, the default difficulty is just hard. So I suppose in Fallout 4 you can give yourself more of a gradual learning curve, Whereas Dark Souls is like, nah, you just gotta get good immediately. Donk, donk. Oh, that was a crunchy stretch. Ow. Gatling laser!
Heard you gave those muties at Fort Strong something
Is
to think
Gatling
about.
laser a
If you run
shotgun?
into any sense, shoot to kill.
Oh my god, you
We
just
don't take
stuck that
prisoners.
into my leg.
If it was up to me, I'd take every
Oh.
feral, muty,
Oh yeah,
and
the
send
Brotherhood
and
being
shoot them into space.
gross. Okay, we're doing some more clicking. I think it's because I've spent most of the day not doing much. That my body's just kind of locked up. Oh, that was uncomfortable. But now I'm feeling better. You know, we can just chill at this point. Because it's going to be a long walk. Dogmeat, you found something. What did you find, buddy? It's a tree. God, this is like having a real dog. Yeah, it's a tree.
Someone there?
It's still a tree.
Found you.
Oh my god, it's a red scorpion. That's not a tree. Oh no. And it just dove underground. Oh god. Oh, fucking tons of XP though. And double meat. Okay. So remember everyone, we're having a chill, relaxed walk. Power of a jog, point at the tree, yes. I'm guessing you've not quite caught up to that moment yet. Well, back to relax mode. That was a good test of video upgrades to the shotgun though. Did a very good job of dealing with that red scorpion. I'm so glad I upgraded it, because yeah, poison damage is a nightmare in this game. There's only like a few enemies who can poison you, but red scorpions are one of them. So it's about as chill as relaxed as what Scooby when he finds food he shouldn't have. Yeah. Scooby's walks are perfectly fine, except for the moments they're not. What's up a house next to the diner? Oh, well, you asked just in time. We can take a look. I think there was nothing here last time I came through. So it might still be the same. Yeah, we got nothing. We got absolutely nothing here. It's just deserted. The most boring of the options, I'm afraid. And we're back to our little power armor jog. See, part of me's tempted to like use a burst bird signal grenade, but this route is really, really safe. And part of me's also tempted to go there. No, I don't want this to be a long stream. Let's just get to Good Neighbor and do that. Part of me's tempted to use a burst bird signal grenade to make this journey faster, but it would also actually make it much more dangerous. Because landing in like downtown Boston in a vertibird just not safe at all. Perfectly fine, except for when he finds rubbish or food or anything he wants to be friends with or thinks is a threat, or he follows our aunt's dog, but otherwise very calm and relaxed. Yeah. Just says, the car at the house nearly killed me, brushed up against it, 3/4 of my HP was gone. I'm aware of the car physics, like sometimes you just walk into them and it'd be like, oh, you're dead. But it must have happened to me at some point. I'm sure it has. I've got like well over 1,000 hours in this game. It must have happened. But it doesn't tend to happen to me. I know Kado brings it up a fair bit, because it must have happened to him, like, at some significant moment, I'm sure. But, yeah, for me, it's never really a big concern. But Kado's always like, oh yeah, the biggest problem with survival mode is if you walk into a car, you'll just die, and then you won't have a save. It's not very good, Chad. Why do stationary cars kill you in this game? It's a weird physics bug that can occur, but it is really rare. Just some people get really unlucky with the really rare bugs. It's also a thing with super rare stuff. In my Dark Souls playthrough, I got the Baldur Side Sword, which is like this insanely rare sword to pick up, from, like, the first possible random enemy who can drop it. Like, because, you know, random chance means that can happen sometimes. But, yeah, slightly cautious about mines. And there's also a boss who has, like, an attack which is super, super unlikely for it to use. And it used that attack on the playthrough, and I'm like, cool, I'm just getting all the really rare random things happening. Fun. I was definitely expecting a radioactive... No, just bugs. The dog is always staring at trees because she craves the death of every bird. Is just... That went from very sweet to very evil real fast. This little hunter, she's killed everything from moles to birds, grasshoppers to snakes. I'm not sure if Scooby's ever killed anything. Like, genuinely. I'm not certain if he's even stepped on an ant. Like, he's quite a big dog. Like, not big, but big enough. I see him as an average-sized dog, but I'm aware he's... Anna will be able to say in the chat what his breed is or whatever, because I can never remember. But he's like a intimidating-ish looking dog, but he's not a killer. Scooby hunts half-eaten cheese strings still in their wrapper. There we go. Anna says he's a 30-kilogram dog and that's underweight. Yeah, he's a bit of a skinny boy at the moment. As well. Chess says, although one time I checked out the house and there were wild dogs, including an alpha, and I was low level, jumped onto the car, the alpha brushed against the car and was insta-killed. Oh, that's nice. The bugs sometimes working out in your favour. Okay. Scooby is a Staffordshire Cross Labrador Cross Great Dane. There we are. At some point there'll be Gunner's invertebrates. And that's going to be a real bad day. Because Brotherhood invertebrates right now is brilliant. That just means I've got aerial support at random times. The Gunner's invertebrates is terrible, because that means I die. Oh, I'm parched and I'm hungry. Oh, you've got a rocket launcher. Okay, do I have another noodle cup? No? Ah, I'd really like some soup right now. Can I eat a stick, grilled red roach? I don't want to be... Really? Okay, I'm not eating more than that. I was going to fight these super mutants, but, yeah, let's not. Let's just not. I don't know how many missiles that guy has, but if it's more than 2... It's more than 2? God, these vertebrate pilots are not doing... Yeah, do your fancy sideways flying trick, great, but not helpful when it means you're just easier to hit. Please drop off some enemies. Or some friendlies, even. If I see, like, some power armor guys jump down, it'd be great, but... Justin says, adorable, mine's named Jewbug, and she's a half lab, half mastiff, but she's small and she's right. Okay. Let's just leave them to get on with their stuff. But part of me's like, oh, if it's flown off over here, maybe it's safe. Nope, you're then antagonising those lot as well. Okay, the Brotherhood are just, like, being a bit of a problem to everyone right now. Seems to be all they're focused on. Just, like, piss off the people in the Commonwealth. Which is fair, they are an invading force. I just hope it doesn't cause me any problems. Oh, and there's probably still mutants up here. Because I'm pretty sure they were still alive last time. But it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We just gotta make it to Diamond City, and we're in power armor. Okay, you're not getting closer. That's good. We should just be able to sneak by. Brother Steel Patrol seems to suck at times. I think I saw Raider shoot down Brotherhood of Steel Vertebra one time. Yeah. The vertebrates definitely do get shot down quite a lot. I feel like I've probably died more times to the vertebrates getting shot down and then crashing into me than I have to, like, vertebrates actually attacking me or anything. Put Scooby Spam in the Pretty Pictures Discord. There we go. Yeah, there are pictures of... There we go, it's blown up. Yeah, there are pictures of Scooby in the Discord if anyone wants to take a look. Alright, through we go. Just need to... We'll go to the doctor first, and then we'll speak to Nick. And it'll be good. I also can't remember which option with the doctor I need to choose. I think it's like you click your health and it gets rid of diseases, but I really can't remember. And you can't quick save. So it's not like I can double back on it. How many caps do I have? Okay, I've got 5 grand. And I'm going to do a bit of bartering as well while I'm here. So that's not the worst thing in the world. But I'd like to not waste any of it, you know? I stole all my junk, didn't I? Yeah, just got a gold watch. Alright, what's up, Doc? Did I do that mission?
There's an awful lot of blood leading into the surgery center basement. Should try and find a way down there.
Seems I've not done that yet. Okay. Oh, I've just skipped over all of it stuff and gone straight into that. Doc. Keep missing the odd thing on not putting the space in. I tried to correct
You
it,
have a
but it makes it
legitimate
much worse.
medical concern.
Realised I completely
Is
mistyped.
this about our
So that
facial
focus is-
reconstructive
way out, I mean.
services?
June bug, not junk bug. Certainly will after this stream because I love talking noise with people. That's fair. Cure me.
Yeah. Take a look at me, Doc.
Now,
What
go over
quest
your
is that?
symptoms.
It's the Earl Sterling
one.
one. Find out what happens to him. You know what? Cure health is only 15 caps. Hopefully this gets rid of it. If not, cure
Took a
reds.
few bad hits recently. Got knocked around.
I've seen worse. Better stitch you up before infection sets in.
Yes, infection's what we're needing to deal with.
About Paul. Nobody's seen him in days.
Oh dear. Darcy's worried about Paul,
That's that.
who I
Anything else
killed.
bothering you?
No other complaints.
All right. Don't ruin my hard work by dying out there.
Am I disease-free? It's not showing up. I'm disease-free. Lovely. And now I do need to do a bit of bartering.
Hey, you're that vault dweller from the paper.
I am.
Perfection for sale.
I'm famous.
And
Want to give me money?
God, even the sky ain't safe. Did you see that
Okay.
blimp thing?
That's what famous people do, right? They ask people for money.
Everything I got will keep you
I mean, I'm not famous, but please give me your money, everyone.
I'll take a look. Sure.
Some
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's get... I want shotgun shells, all of them. And then I'll sell any excess ammo. Perfect. Oh man. Wait. Put on your sexy dress. Gotta remember. Got a sexy dress for a reason. It's to get better prices. Dress was an investment. Go. Glasses, cowboy hat, sexy dress.
Got some great stuff. If you're interested,
Sure.
There
Let's
we go.
take a look.
feel free to test the
Hello, Nick
grapes.
Valentine. We're about to go find you. I'm just wearing my sexy dress real quick so I can get some more ammo. There we go. Look at that. Huge difference. It's 122 cap difference. Is that one of the best followers in Fallout, says Justin. People do really like Nick. I'm not a huge fan, mostly because you can't customise, like, so much of the outfit and stuff. But Nick is fun. Is there anything else I'm wanting to sell? Honestly, I don't think so. What I should do is sort by weight, actually, just in case. Yeah, the sunlights, I don't need them, they weigh a little bit. Anything real heavy? I don't need that many Nuka cherries. Let's just get some extra caps. Nuka colas, just a couple of them will do. Stealth boys, you know what? I never use stealth boys. Let's just sell them. There we go. The rest of the stuff is food. I've got 12 antibiotics, and I was still like, no, I need to go to a doctor. Yeah, that's probably fine. Apparel, that stuff. Yeah, that's all good. There we go.
Enough.
Perfect. Right, let's switch back to
We're safe on
Combat
this side
outfit.
of the wall.
Go in the
That's all
power
that
armor.
matters.
Speak to Nick. Yeah, that's it.
You see that
By
big
not being
blimp?
able to customize. He's got like his
Brotherhood of
custom
Steel.
duster
Why
and
are they
stuff.
here?
Wait, can you put clothes on Nick? I know you can dress up most of the other companions. In my brain, it's like you can't put or force Nick to wear a different outfit, but I might be misremembering. Create new Coca-Colas, 200 HP recovery and no brads. I should have probably taken all that back when I was at the settlement. At what different new colas I could make.
undefended.
Nora spinning in a
High-quality
cryo chamber
protection
wherever
for sale.
Nick wears the dress. She's jealous. She wishes she could fill out a dress as good as I can.
Nikki, I'm just asking for your opinion.
Hey.
It'd be a great quote.
He's my client, Piper. Why don't you learn not
Man,
to
I'm
snoop
so
on a man's
tall.
private affairs?
Look at the ceiling.
Well, speak of the
It's
devil.
like there.
You're back.
Imagine if the ceiling was
Not
here all
with
the
your
time.
son. What happened?
It's your fault. No, you were right.
You were right, Nick. Kellogg did have my son. But that wasn't all. He was working with the Institute. He gave them Sean.
The Institute? Oh boy.
I'm sorry, friend. Truly. That makes
Just drip
things
water on my crotch.
considerably more complicated.
He ain't kidding. Heck, Nick's a synth, and even he doesn't know how to get in.
No synth does.
Okay,
Security
yeah.
protocol.
Chad says that new Coca-Cola's addictive in survival. They're not. I don't think they are. I'm not aware of them being, but they should be. That'd be like a fun little callback to the originals, and like a good thing. You could get strong original suits, but it has free charisma. It's one extra point of charisma, and I'd get shot so much. Like, I don't think it's worth it. If I was doing a bit more bartering or really needed it, then yeah. But at this point, I'm really only buying like a bit of ammo here and there. So, yeah, I'm not too concerned. It's worthwhile me having the charisma stuff, but I don't need money that badly. I'm also just going to skip through this. Apologies to anyone
I've been in sometime.
who enjoys listening to
Man
this.
like that would have had access.
But I've heard these voice lines too many times.
He wasn't going to talk.
Look.
I hope you're right, Nick.
Let's see.
Jesus, Nick.
I know it's.
Yep, cool.
Actually,
I do already have it.
I have to go.
Go alone.
I'll head there on
I don't want to lose
All
Dog
right.
Meat again.
Don't worry.
Well, you two are out.
Perfect, Amory. Really? Look at that tiny little sliver. Tiny little sliver. Also, check out my video Rewriting Reunions, where I rewrote the Reunions quest a little bit to make it so it's actually like you get choices and stuff in it. So that's one of the videos I'm proudest of, and also one I'll be going back to. Yeah, I want to do more rewriting. I want to start off with a rewrite of Starfield. I want to rewrite Starfield's timeline so the game can take place in a smaller universe, or a more compact universe, I should say. And I also have plans to rewrite the Institute as a faction so that they actually make sense, because I feel like they don't really make sense right now, which sucks. I also want to do rewrites of other games, but I figure starting with the Bethesda stuff will get a bit of interest in there, which is something I need to do, seeing as my recent videos are not doing well because they're outside of a Bethesda niche. I made some really well edited Dark Souls and Kingdoms of Amalur videos. They've not done well. They've really not done well. Okay, gotta make it to Good Neighbor now. Yeah, which is quite close to the whole Swan's Pond thing. So let's just do the walk to Swan's Pond. It'll probably go fine. We were there not
Now
that
you
long ago
have
to
the
save
right
Nick,
idea.
surely. So
Power
it should be okay.
Only way to
And that would have been before? Yeah, that would have been before we had the power armor. So this will all be good. Let me... There we go. Although, yeah, let's go slightly sneaky. Let's not get attacked by all the super mutants there if we can avoid it. We're gonna go into danger. We're totally gonna go into danger. Look at it. Look at those brackets getting closer. Oh, Are we just sneaky enough? I think that's those magazines. Picking up just a few of the like stealth mags might have stopped me there. Lovely. Good stuff. Okay. Just going through my brain being like, what dangers are there? There's... Okay, Dogmeat's found an enemy. There's raiders to the side. I know. Okay, but yeah, there's a few raider like clusters to the side on this walk, but they shouldn't be a problem. And the ghouls here we'll have dealt with already, because we did the whole intelligence bobblehead thing. Yeah, this is fine. The idea of a person in power armor sneaking is hilarious to me. Oh, it's beautiful. Just look at it. So well done. Just sneaky, 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 sneaky. Oh, you can't. Wait, can I? No. Wait, if I have to put the gun away. Sneaky, 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 sneaky. It's such a fun animation. Sneaky, 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 sneaky. I did make a power armor stealth build back in the day. The Shadow Trooper, I think it was called, which was really fun. Making a power armor build that actually worked in stealth. I had to make it a ranged one because melee stealth was just so not an option in power armor. Like, I know I tried that a couple of times and it just does not work.
Now, rookie.
Like, really not viable. Okay, well, that did barely any damage. Oh, I hope Dogmeat doesn't get attacked. Oh, Dogmeat, come here. There needs to be a button where you just call Dogmeat to come over to you. Because, maybe the Brotherhood will save him. Oh no, he's coming this way. Oh, that's good. Good boy. Good boy, Dogmeat. Yeah. No, don't. Okay, maybe we need to keep walking to get him to come closer. I turned around to congratulate him and he immediately was like, yeah, let's go back. I can talk myself. Yeah, just need to go. Was there a woofing game after I did that, or did I just go insane? Because I heard a woof after I whistled. Maybe I'm just delirious. If anyone could sneak in power, I believe Sarge could. I am very stealthy in real life. Like, I thought about my my Fallout special stats, and they'd be wild. I've considered making a video which is just me talking about why my special stats would be the way they are. But it really would be out there. It would be so out there. Just be like, yeah, I've got basically no strength, but I've got tons of endurance. Basically, I'm an endurance, intelligence, agility build, which, it is not a build. Like, I don't even know what sort of character you'd make if it was intelligence, endurance, and agility as your three main stats. Those are not ones that really fit together. What does fit, though, is extra 20% damage with our shotguns. Lovely. Was there enough when we got this level? No, there was not. But let's take a look at our weapons. Justice at 120 from 105. And oh, come on, Old Faithful. 68? You're really going to tease us like that? There was! A real special as always fun conversation topic. There's a couple for me which are difficult. I think for anyone, luck is a difficult one. Because it's super difficult to perceive your own luck. I've had people, like Anna as well, say that, like, oh no, you're quite lucky. And I'm like, am I? I feel like I've seen plenty of instances of bad luck.
Got it.
It's luck is just a really difficult one. Because people will base it off of like, oh, you were lucky one time, you're a lucky person. Oh, you were unlucky one time, you're an unlucky person. Like, it's all over the place. But for me in particular, perception's a weird one. Because I have well, there's something just floating there. It looks like a patch of leaves. Oh no, it's a dead... Okay, that is a dead body lying down in the air, floating in the sky. Which is perfectly timed, because I was about to say I've got really, really good eyesight. Just why I can be like, oh yeah, that's as a dead body, judging by the shape of it, that just appears to have been left floating in the sky. Yeah, my eyesight is crazy good, it turns out. I always knew it was good, but the more I've spoken to people over the years, the more I've realised, like, oh no, I have the best eyesight out of anyone. But, I don't have a sense of smell at all. And that presumably means my sense of taste is also kind of bad. So it's like, okay, do I have a high perception, a low perception, a middling perception? Because, like, one of my senses is amazing. One of them doesn't exist. Like, perception is the stat I wouldn't know what it would be at. Why are you hiding there? It's really not helpful. Northern Lights were the best example of how good your sight is. Yeah, seeing the Northern Lights before everyone else was kind of a freaky situation. Where I'd be like, wow, that looks great, and then like 10-15 seconds later everyone else is like, wow, that looks great. That was weird. So I'll just save up points to get max Life Giver in one go. I mean, I am still tempted by Life Giver. It's real tempting, just about healing over time, but I'm like, what if I want something else? It'd be so much better for me just to get something else, right? You have jump scared me IRL, Susanna, many times you just don't make a normal person's amount of noise. Yeah, I'm incredibly quiet. It's like, why would I be noisy when I can not make noise? You know? Seems very straightforward to me. Justin says, Lol did that to a co-worker once and nearly climbed up the cabinet. For reference, I was working at a gas station and I'm 6'8", 450 pounds. Okay. Big, sneaky. Ooh, shotgun shells. Lovely. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's round the next corner I need to go. I always get lost on the way to Good Neighbor. Like, I'm so bad at it.
Someone there.
You don't jump scare us. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I intentionally try and, like, make myself known so I don't jump scare people. Doesn't work most of the time.
What? Who's that? Here's something.
I've just accepted that people will get jump scared by me. It's a fact of life.
Must have been nothing. Oh, ears play tricks on me again.
The thing is, I should be fine dealing with these super mutants. I should just be able to run around the corner. But because I'm so close to the point where I kind of want to call the stream, I'm like, I really don't want to die here. Because then I go all the way back to Sanctuary.
A noise?
Like, going all the way back to Sanctuary right now would be so annoying. So it's just a significant walk. And the quest as well. Oh my god, yeah. That'd be like so much wasted time. Let's just run for it. Yep, I hear the bullets. I don't care. Bullets. Go away. Lovely. Just don't die. Yeah, I didn't die. I managed to not do a die. Go me. And now we just
hold up there.
Walk past you.
Hey, don't you ignore me.
Whoa, time out.
Yeah, Hancock will just kill him. And I want to go not to Memory Den. I'm not going to subject you all to that. I want to go to Hotel Rexford, get a room, drop a save, and then we can call it. I can also scratch my nose, because my nose has started itching.
Fred, are you going to hang out in the lobby all day again, or are you actually going to go down and do some work?
Being available to the customers is work. It's not all about cooking chems, Claire.
It's not all about sampling those chems either. Maybe if you stopped using, you could focus.
What? Where's the fun in cooking it if you ain't using it?
My mistake.
Oh man, someone new. You need some jet, man.
Chad says, the guy who tries to shoot you down is free XP if you kill him after the discussion is over. I have a shotgun is the problem. And this is quite cramped quarters. And like, yeah, a little bit of free XP is nice, but what I foresee is me going, bang! Most of the shots hitting him, and one of them shooting off to the side and hitting Cleo or someone, and then all of Good Neighbor being like, die, die, die. Are you going to adopt the Vault-Tec rep? Oh, I hadn't even thought about that.
Whoa.
Well, I suppose so.
It's you. Didn't I just see you? I got whipped.
Okay, we'll come back to you. You're the one
Before
I need
you
to talk
even
to.
start, let's get to the point.
Yep. 10 caps.
Fine.
Totally worth it.
The room is on the top floor.
Yeah. We should pick up the rep. God, I don't spend much time in Good Neighbor.
You're right, Stan.
I feel like I should make builds based around certain locations. I've done this already. It's the Trigger Man. It was one of my earliest builds. As I was saying it, I was like, I should do builds based around certain locations. I've done it. The Soldier was a Gunners based build. The Trigger Man was a Good Neighbor based build. I did a couple of different Adam Cat ones, I think, in the end. I've already done this.
Don't worry about it.
This is part of the reason why I don't make many Fallout 4 builds these days. It's like, I have an idea and I'm like, I've basically done that already. Yeah, Vault-Tec guy should just show up here, shouldn't he?
We're going to have a conversation
Oh,
with Mr.
there.
Borowski
Sorry.
about your
Wow,
conduct.
you're real short.
Again.
What?
No. Come on.
It
Claire,
can't.
what'd I do this time?
It's what you're not doing.
It's you.
You're supposed to stay
From
in that
Sanctuary
laboratory
Hills,
making those
right?
plans.
Yeah, it was nicer
The people
up here in the
downstairs are just
lobby.
shouting.
Besides, don't you like having my smiling company?
No, I don't.
I want to wait for them to stop talking. There we go.
Yeah, I'm from Sanctuary.
What? You don't remember me? I sold you that space in the vault. But then I wasn't on the list to get in. But you, look at you. 200 years, and you're still perfect. How? How's that possible?
So, little known fact, ghouls clearly have X-ray vision. Because I like how I've showed up in this Brotherhood power armor and he's like, you, the guy I saw briefly 200 years ago when I sold you a vault spot. Like, amazing memory for faces here. Considering my face isn't even visible.
The vault had these pods that froze us in place.
Yep.
I only thawed out recently.
What? Vault-Tec never told me that. Unbelievable. Well, I had to get to the future the hard way. Living through the filth, the decay, and the bloodshed. Look at me. I'm a ghoul. A freak.
Oh, sorry, Bird. I complained about this in the last TikTok video I made, but I really don't like how the options don't really tell me what it's gonna say. Because, yeah, threaten might actually be quite soft. Sarcastic, who knows? Apologise seems like the only one which is definitely gonna be nice.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know this would happen.
You know, you're the only other person I met from before.
That makes sense.
Oh,
it's been 200 years.
I've been so alone here. No Commonwealth settlement. Once a ghoul with 200 years of Vault-Tec sales experience.
He says he's got 200 years of Vault-Tec sale experience. Does this mean that after the bombs dropped, he continued trying to sell Vault-Tec stuff? His trench coat is still in pristine condition. Yeah, he's clearly worked out laundry in the post-apocalypse better than anyone else. But, yeah, let's send him to Sanctuary.
Hey, you know, you could head back to Sanctuary. I'll come visit. I promise.
Really? You will? Okay, I'll head over there right now. You promise you'll come visit, right? I'll see you there.
Chad says, do I have sympathy for Ref? On the one hand, he didn't know the truth about Vault-Tec. On the other hand, he did work for Evil Incorporated. I mean, there's a lot of people these days who work for bad companies just because they have to make a paycheck. I'm definitely not in the camp of being like, oh no, this person's bad because they work for Amazon or whatever. I'm like, nah, I get it. You have to work for terrible companies, because capitalism. I've tried doing the, work for yourself and just try and do the right thing, and you go broke. That's what happens. So, I don't hold him working for Vault-Tec against him, especially seeing as he's quite low down on the pecking order. If you get into like Vault-Tec management and the upper classes, whatever the business term is, then I'm like, yeah, then you definitely hold it against them. Alright, we can just sleep for an hour to drop the save, I think. Change the lighting completely. I very much dig it. But it doesn't look... Dog meat doesn't fit in so well, but the walls look real pretty. And there we can call it. Because, off camera, I'll do the, wait, I'm actually going to write down in tomorrow's to-do list even, Memory Den. Just so I actually get that done off camera, so we don't have to deal with it. Boom! Look at that. Ta-da! All done. I'm just going to play music, switch to this one. Yeah, and that's going to be it. Go watch my last video. Watch my Dark Souls video. Wait up. Go watch my last Dark Souls video. It's very good. Check it out. Bye.